All right, so the first step was outlining in pencil and then in crayon. And now that we've done that, we're going to get our paint, dip into the water, then go get yellow. We're going to do our giraffe first. And we've already done the hard part. So literally all we do is we just paint over. We paint over the spots, paint over everything. And it shouldn't cover up the brown spots, but it will just fill in the white paper. And the crayon should help you be able to stay in the lines a little easier. If you have a ton of paint or you don't have enough water, sometimes it might start to cover up the spots. Then you're going to want to take a paper towel and just blot where the spots are to lift some of that paint up. All right, so my giraffe is now colored in. Now I can clean my brush, go to my green, paint everything below this green line, green. And it's okay if you get a little on the table, just try and stay mostly on the paper. But I want you going right to the bottom of the paper and the sides of the paper. I don't want you just painting like a little line up at the top. I want you to paint this whole thing. Everything below the green line gets painted in green. When we're done, we're gonna have no white on this paper except for the moon, okay? The moon should be the only white on the paper. Then we're gonna go back into our sky with blue. So again, the only thing that stays white is that circle. Everything else gets painted blue. I like to outline around the giraffe first, just so I can make sure I'm staying in the lines. Once I get it outlined, then I can paint a little faster. Once it looks like I'm starting to run out of water, I go get more water, go get more paint. Again, I'm not painting the moon because the moon stays white. Don't forget this little spot between the legs. Now, make sure you are always going back and getting water. A lot of times you guys are painting and it's taking forever because you don't have enough water, and so it's really hard to move dry paint around a paper, right? So every single time I go get more paint, I dip once in the water. I don't clean my brush, I just dip once to get some water on that brush. All right. Then my painting is done and it can go in the drying rack to dry.